okay? Feeling like I got forgotten, people stopping in. Married to the money once, but not again. I'm not tying that knot again. I was checking inside my checking for what I got within. I spent a lot of time on the chase and ain't get no receipt. I had to let that sink in, cause I know it's deep. I had to stroll the streets of the lower east, so broke I couldn't go to eat. Woe is me, teared up when I looked inside that mirror and said, woe is me, I'm the problem, but it's cool, I'm the solvent. These alarms are not alarming, long as I'm not lying dormant. I'm the guy that tried to warn them. What's your sneaker size, guy? I might have worn them. I'm just saying, I've been in that shoe before, I've been in that mood before. Pull back when I clearly should've pushed, fuck that stupid door. Tell them close one eye if I'm the guy that they've been shooting for. My seat is moving up without no back, and that's a coupe for sure. Yeah. And your bitch is like a damsel on my wood, man. She saw what's coming, she ain't wanna talk or nothing. She know where I'm headed at, I know where her head is at. Eyes closed, head is back. I seen a lot of chicks I wanna try, but they say that it's not wise for you to eat with your eyes, cause that ain't what they for. Plus a lot of people in disguise that seem like something more. You'll see what I'm talking about. You probably need to watch your mouth. I don't gain a DJ, I'm running back if I walk it out. It ain't gonna be no good scene for you. You better off shaking hands and saying good seeing you. Yeah, I'm chill, I just got that sheer will to see it through. It's not a drill, nigga. Nah, for real. It's game time, but we ain't playing, nigga.
No. Not at all. I don't do warning shots. Or you armed or not. I don't think they got them on them. I take them to church, I'm unorthodox. I'm an anomaly. Whatever rapper wanna get a rise out of me, gon' bring that Nas out of me. Up on Thugs and Harmony, that boy get busy on beats, don't he? Don't my pastor ask for cash while he pull on the straps attached to his dungarees. He called for tithe 5 times already. Eventually he's gonna preach. He keeps trying to make beer post sound poetic, but he's so rich, he's poetic. My body's a vessel, often I wrestle how much my spirit I should pour out it to make room for these lyrics. That's really been my one challenge. Aside from that, I'm unchallenged. They keep telling me I'm that nigga, but I'm unflattered. Was deflated by that one battle. Still here I am, unflattened. Still I rise. Don't ask me what time it is, it don't matter. This is shadow work, I'm sundialing. Back home I'm stockpiling. One album left after this could re-sign. I've got a big body, high mileage, I gotta climb out. Even though it's tinted, inside it I'm smiling. Even though they don't love me no more, but they love me in Texas. I'm respected in my section, it's a full out blitz. It's a blitz. Ain't no safety on this weapon, and it's working for the record. Ain't no searching, I am present, willing to die for these worldly possessions. I think I've seen enough here. What's the word up in heaven? Southside.
All right, good morning everybody. Good morning. Let me see the chat. Good morning Nico, good morning Alan. I hope you can hear me, you can see me perfectly. Awesome manipulation to the highs. I wanna see lower prices on Nasdaq. Yes. Beautiful. We make the 1 minute changing order, changing state of delivery soon. I wanna see the 700 to be taken in the next second. Here we go. 700 was taken. Beautiful. Let me see the chat so you can hear me, right, guys? You can see me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to like the video, that's gonna help to grow the channel. And if you have any question, don't be shy, ask. There are a couple of full-time traders out here. We're not bullshitting, we're not just you know that I won't do push-ups and all the bullshit. If you have any question, ask, and I'm more than happy to grow. And let's see what we have now. We have a news soon, right? I think 10 o'clock we have another news. Let me see. If not, Trump is gonna tweet something, right? Yeah, we have a PMI. like in the next half an hour. So actually I wouldn't touch market until 10 a.m. So no rush, no itchy bullshitty, yeah. You don't want to touch the market just because you wanna press the fucking button to sell or buy. You wanna learn actually handle these kind of things. Alright. Ah, jeez. Price is dying. So I just finished the book of 5 rings for traders. It's available on VOP and you can find and buy my coffee as well. Let me just try to put in the link in a chat and let me just pin it. So guys, here we go. But you have access on VOP as well, so you can download from there. As you know, yeah, 120 point, guys, crazy. Let me short the market. Let me find the entry. I think I have to. This 7 p.m. is so juicy here, so juicy. 1 hour. That means let me see the 5 minutes time frame. Oh wow, what a surprise! Accumulation, manipulation, Navian distribution phase. Yeah, I think Asian low is coming. That's it's not a question. Let me see the 1 minute time frame. If there is a order block formation, yeah, it was. Ideally, we wanna see retest of this order block and going lower. Wow, I have no even time to enter any trade. That was a buyback, like easy 40 points in a 1 minute candle, guys. You see, that's crazy. Okay, my coffee is good. All right. Baram. What is this red line on my mark? Oh, that's a 1 hour changing state of delivery. Look at this price. Oh, jeez. Yeah. And we left equal lows on SP 500. That's funny. And we have a SMT at the highs, right? But no confirmation of this 1 hour SMT, so nothing. Yeah, or no, you know, SP 500 likes to leave equal highs and equal lows, you know that. Alright, let me see how many likes I have on the video, so I can push you guys to just press the button. Only 1 like, guys, come on. You have a middle finger or the pointing finger, I don't care. You can just press a like. It probably has to be taken out, right? Because it's so close. Yeah, you're the only one who did. I see more viewers watching the stream but not pressing a button. Okay, let me see other messages in the Discord. Boom. This is the low where I wanna see price reversing. Good morning in Zaktis, good morning Andrej. Don't forget to press the like. And right now I should have 5 likes on the video. In the next minute I'm gonna double check, guys. Hey guys. I have a feeling this low is gonna hold. This one is too far. We have this here. And don't forget, this is a protected low, right? And we are still in a bullish trend on the medium time frame. So don't jump too short because you're delusional and think, oh yeah, it's gonna hit this now. It's not that easy. We had a lot of buyers out here. Oh. Thank you, Andrej, thank you. And don't forget, guys, download the PDF, okay? And read it and set the knowledge into your mind. Let me see how many traders are shorting and longing on a 1 second chart on YouTube. Of course, bro. There was one guy. Okay, yeah. Ay. Crude oil looks juicy, guys. Let me open more charts. Give me a second. Alright, Asia low was taken on Nasdaq at the same time. Nice. Bum. Okay, I have a crude oil open and I have a gold open as well. I forgot. Alright. Ooh, gold is dying, baby. Yeah. Alright, seems like SP500 is gonna go to reach that level. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Five more points, guys. Oh yeah, it's still bullish, but I have a feeling that's gonna go and take out that level, guys. Even just if you close your eyes and short Nasdaq until SP500 is gonna reach this level, you're okay. You even doesn't have to have any bias. Just wait until SP is gonna hit this 87 and you just close your short on Nasdaq at the same time, because that's sucking the Nasdaq down as well right now. Oh no, baby. Oh no. Dude, that's crazy. Jeez. So it's like we have a valid SMT now, if the price is gonna close, but we never know, because for the daily SMT we need a 1 hour changing state of delivery, right? I don't count this here as a bearish candle because nah, I wanna see closure below this level. Okay, You see that the opposite move, Nasdaq was going higher, SP was going lower, and now they actually in sync finally. So 10 o'clock's gonna be interesting. We can find a continuation lower, or we're gonna have the news that's gonna push the price back. I already see all the newbie traders. Oh, I was shorting at the 807, my stop loss was 809.25, and I went like 15 micros or minutes, sorry. So right now, literally can, because the pre-daily low can be the doll from SP 500, and then Nasdaq's gonna follow. But let me see the 4-hour candle. Yeah, we have a SMT. That means I can actually frame the next 4-hour candle lower. So 10 o'clock can be a continuation. Probably the first half an hour gonna be open manipulation and going lower. Oh yeah, Andras, you remember London session? That was one guy. And then he was he was just we was joking, because there was one guy, he was like, hey, why are you looking for shorts? There's a pretty high. I was like, dude, I wouldn't even engage, because that's not my ideal entry model. And he was like, oh yeah, and of course he was in the short already, right? The guy was already in the short, like from the top, and I was like, yeah, cool, nice. No offense, but yeah, sure. Wow, pre-daily low is coming on SP 500. That's crazy. Pretty low was taken. That's crazy. We had these equal lows here, all this liquidity still here. Yeah. I would like to engage in the next 1 hour and the next 4-hour candle. Nothing crazy. Continuation low. I target this low here. This low. If I see my entry model, I don't care it move like 800, 300 points, because that the price can still expand. So. This is the next liquidity area on SP 500. And on Nasdaq, I have these levels marked. But obvious, between these two, we have a decent distance, let's say that. So we can have something like this easily. So. Probably there is no move until 11:30. I'm gonna wrap up 11:30 the live. I won't stay longer now, because that case we're gonna have actually chop. Why everybody's giving away things, rude? No, thank you. I don't need giveaway. I want to wait for the 10 o'clock news, guys. I think that's a 5 minute model. It's really difficult to. Let me mark. Pre-market high was swept. Maybe 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I think it's let's use a 2 minute because we have a decent swing formation. Okay. So that's valid, I guess. You see, guys, -1, retrace back to OT, new expansion, and now we have this area. It can be a V-shaped reaction. If I try to mark this on a 1 minute time frame, then it's more difficult. Yeah. Exactly the same. Yeah, I think this is just a V-shaped recovery, and we're gonna go at 51 now. 650 is coming now, because this is where was the London Asian low. Here. Let's see how this inverse fair value gap gonna react. I think we're gonna have a reaction from here to this fair value gap, and then we're gonna have lower move from there. Yeah, because there is a 5 minute fair value gap here, so I think the price should go at least back to the 5 minute fair value gap. So I want to see this Asian low, London low, 1 minute fair value gap to retested inside this 5 minute fair value gap. So this is M1 fair value gap here. And let me just mark the 5 minute as well there. Yeah, but seems like the price we won't do it because it's rejected now this 1 minute fair value gap. And I think it's just gonna go and finish this -4 right now. You got this rejection, like a crazy big rejection. Yeah, I would like to see the price higher. Actually, it rejected this 1 minute fair value gap to the tick, and this inverse fair value gap here as well. Yeah, M1 FVG there. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see the 50-49-ish level right now. Because ideally what I would like to see a broke this level. If we broke this level, then this is gonna go and target this level. But right now it just actually retested, failed. I want to see a broke that level on the 1 minute time frame and then just going lower. There is no other imbalance, just this low. And I think we're gonna revisit the 50% of this week, this level. Yeah, I want to see now the price going lower to this 50%, 510. Let's go 510. This 510. All right, guys. Why are you so quiet? You logging, shorting already? 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes, and we're gonna see what the price wants. Let me close my eyes and just press the button, so I don't know is it a long or short, right? And have my point of drawn out. Which one? The 1 hour already? Oh, Nicole, you wanna short so badly. You actually married to your bias. Ay ay ay, ay ay ay, ay ay ay. Right. Nice. Nice. Okay, news is coming. Liquidity is gonna be injected in 1 minute. Okay. Let's go, baby. Go back to this 5-minute fair value gap and go lower. No news. Let's go. Yeah, only problem is that I only bullish if we close above this level, which all right. Let me check. Okay, US service PMI 54.5. Previous was Let me ask ChatGPT. Yeah? I have to adapt to the market. So that's actually a good news. Yeah, I think it's gonna go higher now. 24 is coming. Let me see Nasdaq and SP 500 in lower time frame. Nice. We have this in SMT on the 3 minutes time frame. So that means Nasdaq gonna take out the 24. That's like here we go. Nasdaq took the 24. The SMT confirmed the move to the 5 minutes fair value gap. Beautiful, guys. You see, SMT is king. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. So let me see the news. So the US ESM service PMI was 54.5, the expected was 53.8. So why is it good? Because that's actually stronger than they expected. That's bullish for the economy, guys. Potentially bearish for the rate cuts expectations. So this is like a so-so. So the question is that how the market's gonna interpret this data, right? Because this 54.5 can be a really good news actually on the longer higher economy numbers. And I'm not sure about the treasury yet, how much was the level of that right now. So it's like I think we can anticipate as a bullish move. Definitely I want to see the 5 minute fair value gap to tag in. I don't want to see the price to leave this 5 minute fair value gap open here, because both of the assets have a 5 minute fair value gap here. So I want to see the price going there and tag in. I want to see another sweep because we have a seat. Here, yeah, there's a 5 minute. So I want to see this price tag in, even if it's a manipulation. I want to see that price to tag in and then going lower. Right? CL is an entity right now, Nicole. Like, no, CL, yeah, CL turned to be bearish, yeah, here. Yeah, I mean, like, this Asian low is really juicy, so we can frame a short. I want to see the sweep into this 5 minute fair value gap on Nasdaq. So, and ideally I want to see higher price into this 5 minute fair value gap as well. Yeah. And then from that level I would see a rejection. Here we go now. Nasdaq is going to that 5 minute fair value gap. It's actually making a bear flag on the bull flag on the 1 minute time frame. For Nasdaq, I want to see this 5 minute fair value gap to tag in. I want to see higher price into here because we have a SMT on the lower time frame. So I want to see to sweep this high into this level to the 5 minute fair value gap, and then I may be gonna, yeah, here we go. Here we go, just a tiny bit. Come on, equal high, still don't buy it. Equal high still there. It has to take this equal high into this fair value gap to have more sellers to step in. No, it didn't take out the 5 minute high, bro. Didn't take out. I want to see this fair value gap to tag in. Yeah, I want to see this level to tag in on Nasdaq, and I want to see SMT here on the 5 minute C2, and then I think short. But I need to see SMT, not with that high. I want to see this internal liquidity to be taken, because that's actually the 50% of the internal liquidity. So if I draw from here to here, premium discount, I want to see this one to be taken. No, we still have this 50 minutes fair value gap intact. I want to see price coming to this 5-minute fair value gap, guys. Something like this. And then going lower. This is nice actually, because this is a bearish candle. And you see we have a SMT here. So I want to see another C2 and then a C3. And here I want to see this and this. Crude oil, I want to see shorts from here. Target 2R, London, sorry, Asian low. Here we go. Crude oil, sorry, Nasdaq is going back to the range. I want to see tagging into this fair value gap, and I want to see SMT between the two assets. I want to see this actually intact. So I don't want to price to tag in here. I want this high to leave here. I want to see this to take out this high and then short. All right. All right, yeah, let's go on Nasdaq. It's just like 10 points higher. We had a bullish closure on the 1-minute time frame, retesting the 75% of this displacement candle. And there is no wick on the 1-minute time frame right now. We have 35 seconds to hit the level. 31 seconds. Here we go, baby. That's what I want to see, baby. 24 seconds. I want to see a bit higher. I want to see a. It's funny, I have on Trader weight 650 was hit. 50, yeah, here and here as well. Okay, so now we have SMT, hopefully. Here we go. So now I don't want to see price going higher. I want to see now rejection. Okay, something like this. Here we go, and then we're gonna go, I think, towards the lows. Down. The only problem is that this is bullish, so maybe we're gonna have this to sweep again. I want to see a bearish candle here and a bullish candle here. Okay, let me see. What you waiting for, guys? What are you waiting for? Let's party. Yeah, me too. I don't like this. We have no SMT anymore. Invalidated the idea, but still we can have a closure. But the only problem is that that's gonna be a 100-point distance. So that case, I wanna see another one or a 50 minutes imbalance here to be filled by the C2, and I'm looking for 1-minute continuation lower. We will see. All right, Nicole, awesome, nice. That's awesome. Bum 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 bum. We have no wick on the 1 minute time frame. We reached the short-term low. This 670, 680 can act as a resistance. We are in the premium. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I would as well, but maybe we're gonna have a M15C2 and the next candle is gonna be the rejection, so we don't have to wait for the 5 minute and then we can have the 1 minute. Alright, let me see the Discord, guys. Oh, by the way, Nicole, do you see the live stream links channel? Oh, guys, Alan, do you see this? So, Alan, do you see the, you have to, so if you go on Discord, there is a general. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, maybe I'm gonna have more sub channels as well. But Alan, if you go to the general and question below the questions trading, there's a live stream links channel. Can you check, please? Because you have to see it. If Nicole sees it, everybody else has to see it. In Zaktis, can you see it? Or Andreas or anybody else, can you confirm that you can see it, please? Yeah, exactly. So you can see, that's good. I need someone else to confirm as well because you have more rights as well in the channel. Okay, so exactly, can you, okay guys, if you see that link, the channel, can you just make sure you press fire emoticon or something, please? Alright, yeah, cool. Thank you, Nicole, yeah. Alright, now or never. I don't like this bullish candle because we had a C3, but this is actually can be a swing formation inside the next down leg, so no rush. This is the C3 M15 from the important level, okay? So this can be a bagging or expansion. So let's say if I would be in the long, I would cut my short already. Why, Alan? That's interesting. Alan, can you go to Discord right now? I'm gonna text you, please. Oh, you see it now. Okay. Maybe you had to open, I don't know, because sometimes, guys, you have to open this general. There's like more sub. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna post the links there every day. I see these differences between the indices. Okay, now we have the level. We wanna see a short as well on CL. We reach the 1 hour point of interest. This is actually the confirmation to short. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna look for here a new M15 C2 and the C3 I'm gonna short and target London low. But we will see if we have any entry or not. Yeah. Oh JJ, I should have this button so that to press like 222 and something like that. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna touch gold because gold now is consolidation after the manipulation went back to range. If we have a closure about this level, I would look for longs, but probably there's gonna be a C3 confirmation and I can long the C4 higher. So nothing on gold. Yeah, nah, I mean like Asian low only. We have these low resistance liquidity. Oppa! Wow, we got the news, I guess. What the fuck was that? Did you see, guys, that crude oil just jumped at like 40 cents in a second? Okay, yeah, I don't think so. I wanna trade crude oil. Sorry, guys. After this pop up, no news confirmed yet. Yeah, no, I'm gonna close crude oil. Okay, I like this reaction. Probably SP 500 is a weaker asset. So that was a high, that's a low. That's a 50% here. And the price opened here. Okay, so that's my 1 hour point of interest here. I would see a sweep here. That would be nice. You know what, guys? I want to see a sweep here with the SMT, and then maybe I can short from here. Yeah, probably I'm gonna wait for the next 15 minutes candle. So if we have a C2 on Nasdaq and SP 500, that would be great, because that means we tag into the 50 minutes time frame and we have actually PSP, so I can short inside the C3. Yeah, I don't care. See ya. Like, where you would put your stop, Nicole? Like, where? It's a huge stop loss. I'm not sure about that. It wasn't, but the problem is that you enter here 47 for 32 cents. You would risk like 90. Yeah, but you know that as well, Asian low is an important low, and when we actually reach an Asian low, we anticipate what? Retrace consolidation. So even if it takes out and you target lower prices, you can sit in the consolidation And if you want to see in a consolidation, then yeah, here we go. You see, if we reach this level, we can anticipate what? We can anticipate consolidation before we going lower or retrace back to the range to this fair value gap here. And you said there is a 1 hour fair value gap somewhere, yeah, here. That's 89, so that's 71. If I go back to the 5 minute and 71, yeah. No, yeah. Yesterday the price did as well what we were waiting for. You remember, if you watch back the stream and see the crude oil actually made the PSP SMT with the gas at RB, and then it was just went higher. So right now I want to see this, what is happening right now. Bum 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 bum. This is a pure consolidation on the 1 minute. Look at these guys. Wow. But I want to see lower price now. Where is my SMT? Did we have a 1 minute closure? Yeah, here. And then here as well. Let me delete this on the 5 minute. I don't want, or 1 minute. I don't want to see this. So we reached the 15 minutes fair value gap. We have SMT at the highs. So we anticipate C3 continuation lower to this equal low, failure swings, low resistance liquidity, and here there was a range high, price close below. This can be a good short opportunity if you don't want to wait for actually the C2, and you can target 2R. But I'm waiting for the C2, so I'm not in the trade. Let me just mark. We're going to internal to external now, by the way, not in the trade. M15 C2. I need a I will delete. People's gonna just be confused. You wanna learn something new, guys? Let me know if you wanna learn something new. I wanna explain something. Alright, Alan. I'm gonna wait for a couple other people. I need at least like people reacting who is here, because I don't want to start to explain and then start again. Alright, Nicole is back. Who else is here? Please type if you are here, and then I'm gonna start to explain something. I explained Nicole already, couple of small ideas. Alright, 3 more minutes, guys. Hope we're gonna have a entry. There we go. I want to see this one a bit further. Let me see this. Oh shit. So that's gonna be a homework for you guys. Okay. Okay. No confirmation yet. So what I wanna say, you see this here. That's beautiful. So guys, you see this low to the high, right? This is what we call our lag or a range, okay? From this low to the high, price was moving, right? On the lower time frame or any time frame, you see we make the C2 here and the C3 was a retrace. So what you can learn to do, you mark the low, you mark the high. This is a lag, and that was a 1 minute fractal short opportunity, and after this C2 actually the price retrace. That was a down lag. So if I go from that high to that low, we see the price retrace back to the 1 minute PDA right here, make the C2, and then retrace back to the another 1 minute PDA here. Okay, and make a C2 as well. So what you can do, you can, when you have this range and you want a long, you can use the fractal to frame a long opportunity. Okay, so after this you see the price actually close bearish, so you don't want to engage this candle, and you had this sweep. So what happened, price took the liquidity we had in discount and expanded higher, targeted this high. And this I've seen many times. We have a range, let's say this is a range, and we have this, okay, and the lower time frame we have something like this. Okay, I want to make it this blue, and you want to see a fractal here inside the discount. This is a high, this is a low, this is a 50%, and this is an internal liquidity to be taken and form another fractal on the lower time frame than the red line. Okay, let's say the red line is 1 hour, the blue is a 5 minute, and you want to engage to target this failure swing here, right? Why is the failure? Because it wasn't strong enough to took out this high. Yeah, this is for today, guys. I think this is really cool if you merge this one and put this in your strategy. So we don't have SMT yet. Price is slowing going higher, so we're still waiting for the C3. Now we had again a C2 here, but we have to wait because there's no confirmation yet, sadly. So why right now I would wait for the M15 fair value gap to show its hands. Almost, Nicole, but don't forget the premium discount. And because this high didn't take out nothing, so actually this is like ERL, right? Sorry, internal liquidity, and this is internal liquidity as well. So I wouldn't say ERL and IRL, you know, but much more like premium discount move. Price always moves from premium to discount of the legs. And then the swing formation is what you're looking for to engage on the market, right? The three candle concept or pattern or fractal, or how we can, you know, you name it. Now let me see how many likes I have on this video now. Alright, not bad. Oh, I'm not sure. Of course I won't delete the stream. We left equal highs at 7:36, so we were consolidating here on a 1 minute time frame. That was a consolidation high, that was a consolidation low. We broke out, we retest this bearish move here, so ideally we want to see higher price, but at the same time we don't have anything. You see this is 941, and 941 is here. Funny to see the 941 actually make this SMT, this fair value gap. So right now, if we have a closure above this level, that can be a 2-hour long. Yeah, because I would say that was the range low. Yeah, this is accurate now. Range low, this is a range high, sweep, closure above. Now retesting this order block. So ideally you wanna see the 50% of this order block to be respected. If the price gonna close and it closed below this, then actually that was a manipulation out, but we have no closure yet. Yeah, so right now we wanna see these failure swings into this fair value here. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, 56 and 59 level. Yeah, so range low, range high, so that was a manipulation. This is a range low now. We close below, we want to see this to retrace here and going lower. Yeah, and this one should act as a resistance here. Yeah, this could be a C2, yeah. I don't like this expansion, but I want to see the 50% hold. This is a 50% here. Dude, that's crazy up move. Now we're gonna take out this 73 now. That was a huge expansion, guys. That was like almost 40 points. 70 to 15, so that was like 45 points, guys. So I want to see now the 37. Doesn't see the idea why it wouldn't take it out. That was a huge expansion, so these are not yet. So I want to see this high to be taken. It's like a 26 point, so it went like a 40 something. Yeah, I'm just tape reading. Yeah, I want to see to retrace back to this fair value 705 and then skyrocket, but maybe it's just gonna go because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 failure swings before the 745 level. Let me see the higher time frames. Yeah. I want to see that high to be taken, actually, this 28 minimum. Yeah. Yeah, so on the 1 minute time frame, the price made the base here, retested, now it went higher, so I think this is the target now. That's the door. 37. I think. Let me. Yeah, I think that's the door, guys. Yeah, I want to see a quick up move, actually, nothing crazy. And then finally I would like to have a fucking entry, right? Fuck, let me see crude oil. Yeah, crude oil is like, nah. Good. Yeah, YM has no wick on the 5 minutes time frame, so. Come on, Nasdaq. That was like a 5 minute, and on the 15 minutes, yeah, that's really bullish, boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on just these two instruments. I wanna sweep before it goes lower, and this is a range high, so I wanna see 38 to be swept and then going lower. I'm just gonna stay on the 3 minutes time frame because we can see clearly the price respected the 3 minutes order flow on the internal level. It's really close for the liquidity, so even the price wants to go lower, I'm gonna see something like this. Three more minutes. Oh la la, oh la la la. Okay. So this is interesting. If we have here, this one won't take out this high, then we're gonna have a bearish M30. Yeah, but I think the level is coming, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's happening, guys? What's happening? Dude, just go and take it. Take it. Wow. I want to see this candle to take out. Let's go, take it out, boy. Take it out. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you so much for the roses, guys. Thank you, thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think I'm gonna frame the 50 minutes time frame and it's looking for 1 minute entry because the one, so we are bearish on the 1 hour time frame, but we had the V-shaped reaction, right? So sadly, this H1 point of interest is not valid anymore, right? Why? Because we close on the 5 minutes time frame. We not yet close above what we actually swap. We still bearish on the 5 minute as well, and the 4 hours as well. And now we retrace back to the 15 minutes. That's why I'm trying to focus on the 15 minutes, because I want to see a C2 here and the C3 continuation into this imbalance, which is like 60 points. As well here too we have, and what I really like that we have these different candle formations here inside the fair value. So maybe actually it's better to short SP 500 because that's a weaker asset and Nasdaq is a stronger one. So let me mark. So this is a 15 minute. I would use the whole range, and this is my point of interest. I'm gonna narrow the M15 point of interest. Perfect. We went to the premium, now we in discount again. I will do the same here, but the problem is that you see Nasdaq is so strong that the close and yeah, I'm gonna focus on SP 500. We got a C2, okay, and now I need a closure. I need a manipulation back to this fair value gap. I don't need this one now, too much noise. Let me switch off. Thank you. So yeah, there was a M15C2. The weaker asset is gonna be Nasdaq, SP 500. I wanna see a manipulation back to this 1 minute point of interest. And then I would like to see continuation lower from there for 2 hours. I won't touch Nasdaq, I will focus on SP 500, I guess. Okay, I want to see manipulation into and the new fair value as the new OB. And if I have a new OB, then I will try to have 2R. We have this high resistance liquidity here and here as well, so it's difficult to frame because this is a high resistance liquidity, not a failure, and this is a high resistance liquidity as well, and this can be just a high resistance liquidity as well before it goes higher, right? So that's why it will be difficult to short, because if you see these levels, each level here was a high resistance liquidity sweep, but at the same time we have this liquidity level here. It's a 1 minute no wick candle. That can be a doll, something like this, but we need a confirmation from the 15 minute point of interest. There we go. Well, this is a good enough manipulation. But the only problem that the price left equal highs, no closure yet. no closure. You do whatever you like, Nicole. You don't have to copy trade me. If I enter, I will tell you guys why I entered. If I entered, ideally I want to see a closure below. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah. GGG. I think even Nasdaq is not that bad to short. That was the expansion lower. And that is the point of interest. Actually, we make the new OB as well, so even if you enter from there, you put your stop loss there. Yeah, that can be actually a valid short to target 2R, which is somewhere here. If you enter there, do we have SMT? Let me see. Between the highs, yeah, we had the SMT between these two. I'm just gonna mark like this. Oh shit. So this one was one SMT. And there is another SMT here. Do 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 do. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. Did you see? I have to close my short. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I entered accidentally with 2 minis. Fuck. Did you see that? Did you see, guys? Fuck. Oh, exactly. I make $600 on of my accounts. No. I want, as I told you, here I entered here with, I wanted to enter 2 minis, 2 micros, sorry, 2 micros. Fuck. I hate this, oh man. I don't know why even I have the fucking NQ. I use MNQ. Sometimes when I reopen TradeWeight, I have, fuck. I'm really pissed off right now because I mentioned you I would enter here in the stream, right? So I pressed short and I was annotating the chart to target positions, and then I check on the left screen. Yeah, exactly, because this is like ridiculous. So many fucking points where you can make errors during the trading. Okay, I think I won't trade today anymore because this one is put me on tilt because I'm pissed off. So I wanted to enter short. Sorry, I was telling you I want to enter short, right? I pressed here when I was telling you I enter because this is looks nice as well, right? Then I let the price go from 687 to 50, yeah, it's like 30 points, yeah, 700 something, 759 somehow. I think I had a slippage or something, but I closed manually, market ordered, right? And oh boy, I mean, fuck, I don't know why I have crude oil, MESM, MNQM, and when I open Tradovate, I always has this fucking ES and NQ, and I hate that. Now I close those. I have only 4 windows open here, and I have here as well. Where is my? I even don't have a. You see, guys. MNQ. Okay. Okay, now I just gonna delete everything. I don't wanna. Anyway, the SP would be a win. Alright guys, I'm gonna go on break right now. Give me a second. I pissed off. Alright, I'm back guys. I just make sure that I have my proper items. So price retrace back to this 15 minutes fair value gap right here, which we really don't care because that 15 minutes fair value gap is just a reaction, right? So what we want to see is closing through if the bearish direction still valid. Okay, let me show you guys. We have a SMT here. So the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 4 hour, everything is bearish. So we anticipate bearish move, right? I'm just back guys. So yeah, you can hear me, the mic is on. So and if the price wants to continue this bearish move, I want to see this C3 and this, maybe I'm gonna engage inside the C4 here. That was the range and that was a point of interest here. I put on the top. Okay, So let me see, we are inside this 15 minutes fair value gap. So ideally, if we close below, I want to see open high low close in the next this is one candle, this is another candle, and now we close bearish. So we continuing the bearish move, we close below this 15 minute. So ideally, next candle I want to see continuation lower, right? Okay, so are you here, guys? You see the why I would frame short still here as well. I'm gonna switch on again that one. Yeah, you see that how we have this different 3 candle closure here. So that's a PS, that's actually a sense of breakup correlation as a target. Or what do you mean, Nicole? So right now I want to see a closure below the 15 minutes fair value gap. So the next hourly candle, I don't want to see a C2 here. I want to see a C3 that closing below these weeks and closing up. Now it's not ideal, but at least we can see what SP 500 is doing right now. You see the difference again on the 50 minutes time frame between Nasdaq and SP. So ideally you would frame from that from this high to this low. And again, you see, dude, this is crazy again. This is the point of interest. I don't really want to see price closing higher than these down close candles. I want to see a straight rejection, or the short is now valid. I want to see a short rejection from that level and closing below this OB. I like this rejection so far. That means that 50% of this up move actually push the price lower. I'm gonna mark it. It's a crucial level. I don't want to see price going higher. This is a M5 OB 50%. I'll see this just only on 1 minute. Oh shit, not M5, M1. Okay. In the 1 hour time frame, this is a bullish candle, so you ideally wanna reframe the longs, right? What does it mean? That means we had the SMT at the highs, and we had this 1 hour fair value gap here on Nasdaq, SP 500, right? So what you can do is that you say, okay, am I wanna see long? Yeah, because there was a bullish move, so we anticipate bullish move from that candle to higher. But what I really think, this is actually going to be a consolidation, and probably there's going to be a consolidation low and high, and we're going to consolidate the rest of the day, something like this. And then maybe PM will be do something like this, and reversing from this upper part of the fair value gap. This one's still bearish, but this 1 hour candle as well anticipate that the price wants to go higher. But I would say if the price is gonna go higher than the 50% of this week, I'm not interested to short, right? Because we have these failure swings, and because the order block, the bullish order block here, actual sorry, bearish order block already rejected the price from the lower part. So why we should see? We shouldn't. So that's weak here is actually the 15-minute swing formation. This where we have SMT. So ideally I want to see the price going lower and this open high low candle to form. And because we don't have C2 here, we need a C3 to validate this, invalidate this bearish idea. Okay, I want to see this on the 15, only just 1 minute. I think that's gonna be a consolidation, if I have to say something. I think it's more like a consolidation, and the price is actually stuck between two fair value gaps, right? This 15 minute and this 15 minute. Why do I have this one still? I don't listen to music anymore. Yeah. My phone charged, that's nice. Dun 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 dun. And we have 1 minute changing state of delivery. That's actually confirming this invalidation, aka the C2 was confirmed already, right? If I go on the 1 minute time frame, so close above the 50%, close above these bearish tan candles, nights retesting. This should be already this, I mean, like invalidated this point of interest, guys, because the price swapped this, went lower, then went higher, and this 15 minute fair value gap invalidated the down move. So I think it's more bullish than bearish or consolidating. So I don't really care about these previous M15 levels and this point of SMT anymore. I want to see the current range, which is this 15 minute. This is the previous candle high. Let me just annotate previous candle high. And the previous candle low. And the candle was actually bearish, right? So that's the range. And if I merge this area here, premium discount, from that like this, we actually swap this. So I think if I approach that way, that should be actually protected high, this, because there was a previous candle range, the price retraced, the premium swapped the internal liquidity, and would be nice to see a closure, but they have only up close candles. So I think this is a protected high on the M15, and I would like to see lower prices on SP500 as well. SP500 actually on the 1 minute time frame closed below, so that's actually confirming the down move. I want to really see this candle going back to this 76, which is gonna be this low here, 85 on SP500. And if you see, SP500 actually did exactly the same. Let me mark the previous candle high. That was a previous candle high. Here we go, you see, guys, went back to the point of the imbalance here, and we have another imbalance here. So you see the candle actually left equal highs here, and that was a previous 15 candle range. And as well, if I merge this down move, why is it good? Because we have a SMT between the two items, right? So you see, Nicole or whoever who is watching this now, no, it's not seek and destroy. This is just you see, we have SMT between the highs here. That means SP500 doesn't have to take out this high anymore because this one took out. But the only problem, this was just up close candles. So would be great if this candle would be black or down close candle, so we can frame this is a OB and this should be a protected high. We had the SMT between the highs, so the previous candle low should be targeted from the premium. But this is not a down close candle, so this is not valid. No, that's why I'm trying to slowly implant more and more, or imply more and more knowledge, right? So practically the 50 minutes candle is the 1 hour range, the 1 minute is a 5 minute. So, or let's say this 50 minutes candle is a, you know what would be great? So this previous candle high and previous candle low, think about like a daily range, but it's a 1 hour 15 minutes range. This SMT here, think about like a 1 hour sorry, not SMT, 1 hour C2. So you want to short inside this candle. So on the 1 minute time frame, what is the fractal, like the 1 hour to 5 minute, 1 minute to, what's gonna be the time frame? And you literally just shorting inside that candle into the imbalance, exactly 10 seconds, and you enter inside this candle after the 10 second changing state of delivery, and you target this imbalance. So that case you can have as many entries as you want, but don't forget the noise is getting stronger and bigger if you if you actually going lower time frame. So right now what happened, this pre-candle high is coming, so that was the range high and that was the range low. So if I annotate this, what happened, price set the range, retrace to discount into this 1 minute point of interest, make what, make the C3 closure, so you could long inside this 1 minute candle C4, and you target the range high, which is here. Did we have a SMT? Let me see. That was the low, that was actually a 11.7. Here the 11.7 is here. We had this here, right? And we had this SMT here. So actually, again, 57. Yeah, here. Or 58, doesn't really matter because 58 is here. So we had the SMT as well. That means Nasdaq doesn't have to come lower, it can reverse and target the pre-range high. So literally you could short here, make a 2 hour, you could long here to make a 2 hour, and you actually playing fractal in a fractal in the fractal on the lower time frame, but because it's 10 seconds you have to be really like sharp. So I think this is the teachings for today. It's better to actually just only, play 5 minutes. Again, what happened? We had this SMT on the highs here. So this is the range now. So from this range to range high, the price came back to the discount. If it's gonna close above this on the 1 minute time frame, then we're gonna go higher. Here, do we have a SMT? Not yet. This is a low. Ideally, I wanna see SMT and then going higher. So this asset coming lower and higher, lower and higher, and ideally you wanna long this item. So right now you see there is a candle trying to closing above this candle, retrace into this OB, and if that price is gonna close above that OB, actually it can be a good long opportunity, targeting what? This high only, the 707 or the 50% of the range or week, but because this one's already around the 50% of the week, no closure, so this is not a valid continuation higher. Probably we're gonna go and sweep this high and then going higher, sweep this high and going higher. Let me see my peeps. Ah, your boy, trader, what's his name? Tyler Trades, he's longing. Yeah, he longed a 1 minute OB retest. Tyler Trades. So right now we're consolidating. I want to see a clear manipulation out of this consolidation. And we make higher highs here, you see, but lower lows here. So we already started to have SMT here. But ideally I want to see SMT between these two lows, because I want to see a sweep, because this is there's no other point of interest, so I want to see a sweep. I want to see a sweep. Pum pum pum. Who is watching the stream still? Here we go, here we go. Price is tanking. I want to see to make a SMT. Ideally I want to see SMT actually. Alright, Ellen, you have any question? You understand what I was telling, like about the micro scalping, fractal in fractal, M15 range, and 1 minute fractal in 10 seconds. Superhero, yo. I'm gonna clean the chart a bit because too much things on it. Let me clean, please. Okay, I don't need this, because I see even if there is no. Okay, what we have? M15 what, Nicole? There is nothing. This had equal highs. Yeah. No SMT OB. No OB, sir. No OB. You tripping, my old fella. I don't need this here. This one looks so juicy to short. Dum. Alright, I'm gonna stay on the 15-minute chart until I see a clean SMT, any direction. Oh, I got your review, Nicole. Thank you so much. Alright, I'm gonna listen to some music louder. I like this SMT here. So this is a C4 actually. So we had the C2 here, right? This is a C2. This is not a C2. So ideally I wanted to see this candle to sweep this and close back as a bullish candle. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read the chat, guys, wait. Yeah, if you don't see that it's a 10-second, literally don't care. So here looks like a potential better opportunity to short, Nicole. Why you wanna burn yourself? Let me open the CR chat, give me a second. CR looks like a garbage, honestly. Let me open the chart again. Like, there is no C2. We had a C2 bullish. So let's see the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame just opened, went higher into this bearish territory, right? So we have a probably future C2 on the 1 hour time frame. The swing formation what we have is not a C2 because it closed higher. We have a bullish C2, but I don't want to long against the 1 hour time frame. anticipation. So you see now, I think I full focus. Here we go. I hate this because you know what, we could enter this short if we have fucking SMT here. I'm telling guys, here, but there is no SMT, right? Then we could short inside this candle like a 70 point. D guys, I hate this. That I would engage that short easy, but probably I won't touch market anymore because we are making enough money already with accidentally, so I don't care. You're looking for 12 hours that extended lower. The 4 hours is starting to. All right, let me see. So Alan, are you here? Let me explain something. Okay, only Nasdaq. We have 3 sessions: Asian, London, New York. If you go on the 7 hours time frame, you see the price opened, went lower and higher. So that actually swept the liquidity below and expanded. London was continuation until this level, like discovery mode. So after this, we actually could frame longs New York continuation, and we anticipate a simple expansion day, like a buy day, right? But what happened? Price opened, went higher, took the liquidity off the session, and then expanded lower. So that is not idea what is happening right now. On the 1 hour time frame, you could frame something, but I'm just gonna stay on the 7 hours. Let's go on the 6 hours because a lot of people like to use 6 hours. What happened? Asian session swept the low, and then the next candle was consolidating, but actually swept the high or the highs, right? So what we can frame the New York session, if the New York session is sweeping the session high and make a 1 hour changing state of delivery, the rest of the session is gonna be bearish and going lower. Let me see on the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, we had a 6 o'clock reversal, aka London reversal. So we opened, went lower, went higher, and now we're ranging between this high and this current price. But the 4 hour time frame is bearish. We had a bearish C2, so I anticipate bearish down leg. I want to see this 496 to be taken, and furthermore maybe 420, because we had this 4 o'clock C2 which was a huge expansion lower, and this closure has as well like a 4 o'clock point of interest, which is here, H4 point of interest, and I want to see this on the 50 minutes time frame only, and I go on the 50 minutes time frame. What we have from 10 o'clock, I wanted to see manipulation higher, happened and close. Only problem is currently that this is a 1 hour OB, and this is a 15 minute. So I don't want to see this on the 15. So we had this bearish closure and we retraced. So 10 o'clock, why I have this one 11 o'clock, sorry, it's a bit mismatched, yeah, here. So we manipulated at 10 o'clock into this imbalance to this OB, and now it's trying to close lower. So I'm bearish and I'm trying to frame every bearish C2, C3 to going lower towards this low. because this whole move here anticipates me a bearish continuation lower, because the trend is bearish right now. You got it, guys? So because the price manipulated higher from the open, which is here, but we don't have a closure, so I cannot frame shorts. What I can do, I don't go on the lower time frame and try to catch on the lower time frame the expansion lower. So ideally I should only touch market if it closes below 564, because this was a bullish up move, and inside this bullish up move, everything that happens in the lower time frame. So Nico, what is a 15 minutes fractal? What time frame? 1 minute, right? So let me mark this high and this low. This is our range, and this high, this low, this high. Okay, this is a 1 minute market maker buy model into this M15 bearish down leg, external to internal. We took out this 15 minutes low here. We anticipate retrace into this 50 minutes internal liquidity. So from this low to this high, this is my range. I would like to see lower prices if price wants to go lower, but everything that happens until we don't have closure below this level can be a retrace on the 1 minute time frame. So if I go on the 1 minute time frame, let me have this one on the 1 minute as well. I don't need this here on the other time frames. So this is my range, right? From this low to this high. This is my M15 range, and now I'm inside what? The M15 range, and I see what? I see the M1 trend, right? Let me mark. And you see here we had a what? Changing state of delivery, right? Why? Because that was the range high on the 1 minute, and that was a range low. So this was a confirmation that price on a retrace. So if I use again standard deviation, and ideally you want to use from here to here, you see the price actually in the -2 level. So this can be a reversal, and we have a V-shaped reversal from the tip of the discount. Did the price take any liquidity, internal liquidity in discount? No. We have this level here. Let me mark yellow. So ideally we don't want to see price going higher, because didn't take any liquidity. Took this, but that was in premium. So I anticipate another length done, and if the price wants to go higher, should happen at least from this first liquidity level. In that case, we're gonna have this higher time frame trend, which let's say marking red, and everything else should be noise if you don't know how you can frame. So from this here, you see that it's like so indecisive now, and this should be blue. Okay, and now what we see here is a chop fest inside the M15 PDA. So what you can do, you can try to frame a short here from discount, or try to frame long from here, discount to premium. But right now the price, this is a 1 minute range here, right? You see it didn't take out this high, literally. Okay, yeah, with the tick, but this is not like a liquidity grab. This is just a 1 point or something like that. So if the price wanna reverse, and this one looks like a V shape, right? The test of the V shape and expansion. On the lower time frame, probably you had to break a block here, aka unicorn entry, and you could long, right, to this high, because that a failure swing that wasn't strong enough to going lower to take out this and this low. Understandable, guys? This stream is full of gems, guys. Damn. So we had a C2 here. We swap everything. I want to see a C3 continuation. We have been in the C3 like let's say like 3 minutes. So I'm gonna mark this M15C2, and if you wanna see higher prices, we wanna see the price to disrespect this sweep, right, and make a M1 changing state of delivery from this point of interest. This is my point of interest, M15 point of interest. So I go now on the 1 minute time frame, and this is my point of interest. Was the M15 sweep confirmed? Yes. Where? Inside the C2 here. Perfect. Now we wanna see what? Closure above this level, or one bullish candle, another bearish, and another bullish. Don't delete it. No, I won't. If you, I'm more than happy to have people to be better, because like it doesn't cost a penny for me to explain things I learned. And if you have to put the work into it anyway. So if you don't practice for testing or all the bullshit, it's just gonna be a mental masturbation, and you won't be better. So even you see, does it look like an expansion phase here, guys? This one. No, it's like consolidation, manipulation, and we're gonna see a distribution. Or what is this? This is like a garbage price action. Tuck. So the 4 hour, the 50 minute is bearish. You can see clearly this is the range. Sorry, not range, but this is the area that rejected the price, right? And this one was rejected from here. Now you see, guys, short-term low, short-term high, short-term low, short-term high. I can't emphasize enough. We wanna see what short-term high form when it was a short-term low before, right? Why? Because volume and liquidity, or resistance or support, you name it how you wanna name it. I can call banana and apple, doesn't really matter. That's just a terminology, but you have to understand the analogy behind the terminology. La 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 la. Alright, I wanna have a steak, but I went to Mercadona. You know, Mercadona is like in the States, let's say, I don't know. So in the States, let's say, to compare to grocery, so we have a Hyperdino. No, Hyperdino is like a Walmart, okay? Hyperdino is like a bit more expensive, and not because it's good. No. Hyperdino has got some good stuff, so it's not true. Okay, so Walmart is like Mercadona here, and I want to buy a good steak. Okay, so what happened? Now we disrespected this 15-minute point of interest. I want to see lower prices, and then this is too deep retrace, so probably price gonna just actually retest this OB and going lower. So ideally you can just short from here, you enter the retest and you start your point. Like this one is like almost like 80% is gonna be taken this level, because this was the whole move. Again, price retraced and then close below, and now this retrace is a part of the bigger move, so it's gonna take out this before it's gonna go higher or lower. And always you can double check with SP500. You see SP500 took out already, so Nasdaq doesn't have to take it out, but probably it will. So yeah, yeah. And this is as well like interesting, like took it out, retraced to the 1 minute and rejected straight. So I think what's gonna happen, Nasdaq's gonna take out this low, make a SMT, and SP500 make a higher high here. Something like this. Let me see in the 1 minute. Yeah. You see? Now we had the SMT. So right now you can see how the two indices changing strength right now. So I think now the Nasdaq is gonna go back. But we will see. I think that's it for today. I'm tired mentally. I mean, we can see, and maybe we can scalp something. Are you wanna scalp something, guys? The higher time frame is bearish as fuck. Let's just scalp something, guys. Make some food money. By the way, what I wanted to say, so I want to eat steak, but I went to the Hyper Dino and there wasn't any good steak. And yeah, I bought some chicken and make my nice classic YoloVanCoin food, chicken and rice and some boiled veggies as always. Yeah, so what you can do, you use Tradovate right now, right, Nicole? So if you use Tradovate, there is a name of your account, and next to the name of your account there is a locker. So you click on that manual lock out and you can select the lock time. So what you can do, you select lock time and you change to 1 hour and you lock yourself out. You can read the price, but you cannot engage. That's not bad, right? I want to see a reversal from here. No, there is like this. Look, I'm gonna send you a print screen in Discord. You find that, Nicole? Okay, so you can just press it and you just read the price. So I just set some reminder in the calendar before I forget things. Perfect. No, I mean like the short as well, clean. It's an easy 70 point, guys. Yeah. Alright guys, yeah, enjoy your rest of your day. I'm just gonna finish this here. Yeah, probably we're gonna see this low to be taken here. Yeah. Alright guys, I want to wrap up this live. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, press the like, and if you have any question, don't be shy, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you want to be part of the Discord, just actually sign up. There's a link in the description. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye.